Good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. This morning, we are going to walk down the street, just one lot down away from us, down to our good friends Mark and Ann Sawyer, where we have been patiently awaiting that exciting closing episode of their home build. So let's go ahead and walk on down there and see what the exciting things that are going to be shown to us in today's episode. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. How cool is that?
Welcome to our humble abode.
well, good morning, magandang umaga. Here, let me get my shoes off. All right. Well, anyway, hey Ann, good morning. Oh, you got everything all cleaned up and decorated for me?
Yes. This is hopefully we'll keep it this way. And
well, it looks beautiful right from the start. Anyway, this is Mark. You saw Mark in the house blessing at the conclusion of the house blessing. I think we had a quick chat. So what we're going to do today, we're going to do what we have been promising for, and I won't say for such a long time because it really didn't take you very much time to have the house built here.
Right. 8 months.
8 months. Yeah. 8 months, and you're going to see what the builder, who was Caribbean Construction, what they were able to accomplish in a short 8-month period here in our subdivision. Anyway, let's go ahead and go inside the kitchen real quick and say hello to the wonderful Asawa of the house.
Wonderful Asawa.
Wonderful Asawa. Morning, Ann.
Morning.
Okay.
Planting avocados.
Oh, avocado. Oh, look at the. Well, you know what? Mark.
Yes.
Let's start right here if you don't mind. Let's start from the kitchen area right here.
This is sort of the highlight of the
house. Well, I think the whole house is a highlight. But before we actually start looking, what I want to do is I want to tell everybody about, and I said it in the last, or you said in the last episode, the name changed, because originally the name was Villa Amistad, which was friendship. Friendship. And then it's
still a house of friendship.
It's still a house of friendship. I know.
Call it Villa Paraiso, Paradise House.
Paraiso.
Yeah.
And that's paradise. Yeah.
Paradise.
And it definitely is. And you're
paradise in retirement. Oh, we also have the name plaque that Romeo created for us also on both of the gates. The name plaque with the.
You know what? I showed that on the way coming in this morning.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to take a look at some of the features here in Villa Paraiso.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, Mark, let's go ahead and talk. And if you can give comments, if you want to, about any of the different the challenges that you might have had or the successes, because I got to tell you, everything's a success from what I can see. And this kitchen is just absolutely beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, the timing of everything was the huge success. You know, everything came together at the right times. You know, the cabinetry does take time to make it because it's built in a factory in China and it comes here. You know, there's some significant shipping times, but it was built at the right time, just before we were ready to move in, and everything else came together. So this is hugely successful part of it. Also, the color scheme, super happy with how these colors came together, from the backsplash to the cabinetry.
Let's talk about that briefly here. Now, the cabinetry, somebody actually asked me the question when we were here during the house blessing, or I think after I did the house blessing, they were asking the finish of the cabinetry, because to stand back, when you're back away, it almost looks like a stainless steel, but it's really not. Can you explain what type of finish that is?
I don't remember what like melamine or something like that is. It's a particular kind of finish that they specialize in, but it's a wood cabinet with this special finish on it. maybe a metallic type finish.
It's absolutely,
And they have all different kinds of finishes and color scheme.
Very, very high quality. I got to tell you, fit and finish is perfect throughout. The color scheme, like you said earlier. Now, who decided on?
This is a nice under cabinet lighting.
The lights, okay.
Yeah.
Now, who decided on the color scheme inside? Was it your architect, or did you guys pick this out?
Architect did a lot of the design, but we actually picked the colors that we wanted, and they also helped us with some choices, and especially for the paint. We were able to visualize the paint colors and how they interplayed with each other.
Now, there's a great combination, and they complement each other, the fit and the finish of the cabinetry here, as far as the wood finish here for all your cabinetry on the bottom. Now, do you remember this almost looks like a mahogany finish.
Yes.
Do you have any?
It probably is. There were many different choices. A ton of choices for this, and different kinds of wood finish as well. We went with one that was not exactly, but sort of offset variation from the floor tiles. Then that's kind of throughout the house. We didn't want everything same, but some variation on the theme.
Now I see that your appliances here, this is actually very popular. I see this Germania and Frank.
Right. Elber.
This and Elber. We have the Elber in our kitchen. And
we originally were going to go with the Elber, which is a fantastic choice. They're both Italian made, and because they were up in Manila, they sort of out of stock on some, so we just decided to go with Frankie. The nice thing about Frankie is supported by Wilcon.
Oh, there you go. And I like the fact, this is a regret I have, is I wish we would have gone gas instead of going with the all electric. The gas it's more efficient, it's greener, and you don't have to worry about power outages. But then again, we're going to talk about that in just a little bit. You don't really have to worry too much about power outages either, but we'll talk about that when we head on down to the basement. Right. Let's go ahead and take a walk through the... Oh, look what you have on the screen. How about that? Don't tell me that's your favorite channel.
That is my favorite channel.
Anyway, your cabinetry, absolutely beautiful inside. And it's very open and clean. And it's just very inviting to sit here inside. Now, I think your furniture, you said you brought all your furniture over in a container from your home back in...
We've had it quite... various pieces we've had a long time, and some of it's newer, but pricey, and we just didn't want to give it up. Yeah. So we did decide to ship it all over. And it went very, very well.
And I see you have a little, it's like a see-through partition that you have that separates your living space here from some of your convenience or some of your areas like for storage and things like that. So a wise choice of space. Yeah. And it really hasn't cut down in the amount of space that you have inside your living area. You have quite a large amount of space, both in ceiling height as well as the area space that you have. So you're not going to worry about tripping over anything. It's a very, very nice way you set up the living space area right here.
So a nice feature about this sofa is it's got a little secret compartment for your snacks.
There you go. There you go. That's awesome. That's awesome. And and what, I don't know if you've noticed when you've shopped or looked at furniture in the Philippines, they have similar, but it seems like that the size are just small. They seem smaller.
One of the things I was making sure was going to happen was, with the existing furniture we had, we wanted to make sure the design was going to encompass the furniture sizes and everything going to fit in place. For instance, the sofas, the beds, and the dining ware, and making sure each, the design itself was measured to appropriate sizes that enable us to fit the furniture. So while we're in the kitchen, let's move over to the pantry and the powder room. The pantry currently is housing, we have an overflow of pots and pans, cookware, and we have one shelf for food and snacks.
Well, it's good that you have a pantry. That's one of the things that a lot of people forget about when they're designing their house. Storage. Storage is a big feature, and this is the powder room. The powder room inside here. And again, it's out of the way. It's behind your little partition right here. Let's take a walk over into the dining room.
Yeah, super happy with the ceiling heights. Really tall ceilings throughout, which really helps, you know, make it appear, you know, spacious and of course heat rises. So
now this I also have to say, this is a great use of space here for your dining room.
Right.
Your dining room with all the large windows that surround this entire, and very nice selection of the drapes, the window settings that you have inside here.
yes, thanks.
And I haven't noticed, or I don't remember. Now, these are tinted windows, right?
Yes, they are tinted.
And do they help during the daytime when the sun? Well, we haven't had much sun here lately.
Not much, mostly rain, but
This is the rainy season.
it helps. But you can still see out, and I really like these big windows. You can see, you know, surround view of some great scenery.
And you know, also, the mere fact that the subdivision here, the subdivision has such a great outdoor view of the vegetation. Look at this view from inside here. It's like, it is a paradise. And it's a tropical paradise at every window that you walk around. And we're going to take the drone out later. Hopefully we get a spot inside the part of the day where the sun actually comes out, because it was tough. As a matter of fact, we put this off for a couple of days now.
Yeah. And it's more
because we've had it's kind of like we had a low pressure just left, and I think we have a low pressure that's getting ready to come in behind the other low pressure. Now I noticed your doors here.
Yes.
This is
originally going to be Nara, but we had issues getting the material, so we went with mahogany, and I don't regret it a bit. Mahogany is a wonderful wood, and a really creative style that they picked for us.
Mahogany, Nara, Yakal, these are all really great choices for floors and for doors, but mainly for floors. Nara, if you're using natural wood floors, but you're using something that's a little bit better for maintenance and will last a lifetime and not have to worry about actual natural wood. And you're using the wood simulated tiles inside here.
Right.
And you picked a perfect color. The color goes great.
Yeah.
This color with the contrast of some of the darker colors inside here, it just really makes for a great living room, whole house environment, and a great feeling. Okay, Mark, I gotta ask you about your man cave refrigerator. I have one. It's in my bar. It's in the tiki bar down in the basement of Villa Feliz.
So over here, this is the drinks area. I have a wine refrigerator, red wines, and then everything else goes in this. It actually frees up a lot of space in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Keeps the drinks separate.
I think it's a necessity having one of these things for your beverages.
Yeah.
And it's easier for you to get to yours in this area right here. I have to walk down in the basement every time I want to get to mine. But
the placement was tricky, because we originally thought the patio, but it's too open. And turns out this is actually the best spot. But one of the things you have to be careful of when you design the house, make sure you have enough wall space to put things on, because we kind of didn't have a whole lot of wall space. We had the china cabinet wall space, but for other things, if you have a new thing, there's really no wall space to put something.
Yeah.
So let's go take a look at the split level, the upper area where we have spare bedrooms, we have the office and the utility area. So on the right, we have the office. This is my personal little man cave, my / library also.
Oh, this looks really, really nice.
Oh, thanks.
Very nice. And with the zebra style blinds inside here, so you can either have total privacy, you can have lights coming through, you can open the windows because they have the screens, or you can open it up all the way, give you lots of light inside here. And a nice and clean setup inside here for your office space inside here. And I like a lot of the feature ceilings that you have throughout the house. Oh, I see you got, as a matter of fact, is that the one that's
Next
getting,
week.
that's next week, the one
Yes.
for next week.
Yeah.
So anyway, you can see we're going through, we have tropical depression, tropical, I don't know, what are they calling it, lows? We have low
Lows,
pressure LPAs, I think that's what they're calling it. And we had one that just went through here, which is somewhere up in here right now, which is pulling a lot of the rain. And normally when the storms come up here, it causes a monsoon type of an event, and it pulls from the South China Sea up here, and we get really wet. And this is us in this area right here. So it looks like we're going to be okay from that one because it's going to be up to the north, but I think we'll probably get lots and lots of rain. Anyway, enough for the weather.
This is a CCTV.
That's your CCTV
setup.
section inside. Oh, very, very nice. Very nice. Okay,
All right.
what's the next room?
We can go to the spare bedroom.
Spare bedroom.
Yeah, this is also slash Anne's office.
Oh,
As
okay,
well.
all right. So it's a multi-function room inside here.
She's works on the board.
So
you know,
this is her desk workspace right
the
here.
workspace, yeah.
And if she needs to take a nap, she just goes right from the chair there,
Absolutely.
right over to the bed over here. Very, very nice. And again, the wonderful detailed feature ceiling that you have inside here. One of the things that when we did the walkthrough during the construction is we showed the bathrooms, and they all had a similar theme. You got the same warm feeling in every single room. And we talked about how each of the themes of the tiles, they complement each other. And I really like the floor drain. This is the type of floor drains
Right,
that we
yeah.
installed also in Villa Feliz. Really nice choice of tiles inside here, Mark. All right, let's go ahead and go to that's bedroom. We're going to call that bedroom number 1.
Sure. And the next is the utility area. We also have the side entrance.
Oh, this is the side entrance.
Yeah. Don't really use it much.
And then your access to your attic space up inside there.
Also, the cistern access is here.
And the cistern, that's right. And we're going to talk about the cistern when we also go downstairs to talk about some other features that you have inside your basement area. Very, very nice use of space inside here, and a good place inside the house for your laundry requirements inside here. This room, it would be a very small bedroom if you need, but you could make this into a bedroom because this is kind of a standard size for some of the bedrooms here inside the Philippines. As well, let's go ahead and turn on the lights inside here. This is a bathroom now you got a bathroom for your laundry room.
Exactly.
So you don't have to go very far when you're doing your laundry. And again, very similar, if not the same tiling theme that you have in all of the other bathrooms. So very nice.
And then we move on to the second bedroom. So in the Philippines, mostly people have wardrobes, not walk-in closets or closets. That's more of a US thing. So pretty much all of these have wardrobes.
You have the self-standing wardrobes, I see. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And this is your furniture that you brought in from the US, from your house in Virginia, right?
That's one of our oldest pieces of furniture.
And you have the self-standing independent wardrobes inside of here instead of a built-in.
Yes.
And again, you'll see the common theme here is the tile throughout is the same, which I totally agree with this. I like this. This works very well and doesn't get you confused with all different types of details throughout the house. Okay, let's go. Let's see. The next thing is, let's go down to the basement.
Yeah. That's where all the fun stuff is.
So this is where all the fun stuff is, you said, huh? Okay. Like this, I want you to see this anti-slip, and this works. The colors work really well, both as a visual and for functionality, so you don't do any slipping. And I really like the spacing, the height of the steps inside there. Unfortunately, sometimes you'll find inside the Philippines when they do stairs, a lot of the stairs, the height of them are too high, and that's kind of difficult, especially when you start getting in your older ages. And another thing that I really like, and yours is the first one that I've seen, you really can't see it so much here, or maybe that you can, but these are angled.
Exactly.
These are on like about a 75-degree angle inside here.
I've never tripped once on these stairs.
And this is great because when you put your foot in, your foot actually, You can see your foot actually goes back there,
Yeah.
so you're not banging your toes on any of the back walls of the stair. Whose idea was that, by the way?
The builders. They had so many good ideas that they, you know, on the spot decided to incorporate these improvements, and it was a great experience.
Okay, so this is your garage man cave.
Man cave, garage.
Now this is that feature that I want to talk about when I was saying it wouldn't matter so much if you had electric grill top and electric consumption device inside the house, because you also went with the same company that we went. You went with Go Solar. You have 2 of the 200 amp hour batteries inside here. Each one of these, I think, put 10.24 kilowatt hours each one. So you have over 20 kilowatts of storage inside your batteries, which most people in the Philippines don't even use 20 kilowatts a day. The average, I think, around here is between 10 and 15, but we're kind of high consumption users inside here. I use 35. But we have a lot of electronic devices inside our house. And you have the same inverter, the day inverter with the Dynas batteries inside. So that is going to take also, you went with the same for the garage door opener.
Right.
Which is starting to become very popular here inside the Philippines. The garage door opener, which is the LiftMaster side lift, which is what we have also. I like this much better than the center one with the chain or the cable assembly. This is very quiet, and since this is one that you purchased in the US like we did, I think I got mine on Amazon.com. I don't know where you got yours.
Amazon, yeah.
There you go. It's a 110 version only, but now they sell these very convenient, very small power transformers that transform the 220 over into the 110, and a very, very small platform. And the nice thing about it, you can see, just like on ours, you can see it has both the input voltage, and when you use consumption, it will show you the output voltage and wattage that's actually going to the load. Very nice.
This also is MyQ ready. It came with MyQ built into it.
Yep, same as ours.
The wall switch.
Yeah.
And also the light. The light is amazing because it's actually motion detect. When I walk down the stairs, the light turns on automatically. Over
here in the corner, you have this is for your water system inside your house. Yeah. This is like a reverse osmosis and water softener.
It's a water softener with the whole house purifier filters with a UV lamp as well. We use it for the grey water. And it takes water from the cistern, purifies it, and then we use it for grey water.
Oh my goodness! Mark, you play bass?
I do. I dabble.
Is that your bass?
You're very rusty.
Oh, look at this!
Yeah, this is a Yamaha.
Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Ness, you better watch out. You got some competition in the neighborhood.
It's got an active pickup. So let's head into the master bedroom area, and we have the master bathroom as well in here. Wonderful view of the swimming pool.
It is a wonderful view of the swimming pool. Now this is a really spacious master bedroom. You don't have to worry about bumping in any. You got very nice setup inside here. Nice natural light coming through the window. Nice detailed featured ceiling, combination of lights, both the pin lights and your decorative light. Now, does this light change any of the colors? Is it like the tri?
Oops. Yeah, it does.
Oh yeah. We don't have that. We have that in our bathroom, and that's kind of a neat feature depending on your mood. Very nice. I gotta tell you, walking inside here. Yeah. It feels like I walked into a castle, and this is the bedroom of the king inside. Yeah. Or should we say the queen?
Yeah. It's quite ornate furniture, and we wanted to bring it with us. And you know, the size of the room was made to house the furniture.
Now also a neat feature, that even though you have the curtain back here, on the other side of this curtain is your patio, lanai area right here.
Yes.
And we're going to go out there in just a little bit, but you'll see back
There
here,
somewhere.
you have that. And it's, again, the furniture that you brought in from the U.S. is absolutely astonishing. We'll go out there and we'll do the lanai in just a minute. Let's go ahead and finish doing the walkthrough of your master bedroom suite here.
The next area is going to be the change room and then the master bathroom.
Let me ask you, hers,
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 and mine is the cubby hole in the far right.
Okay, I'm not gonna say any more on that one.
I'm kidding, of course.
Yeah, of course. This is the master bath. And again, I remember saying when we did our walkthrough during construction, the amount of space in here is just fantastic inside here. It's almost like it's the size of a bedroom, pretty much.
Yeah. The nice thing about the shower is you take the shower, you walk to the side, and you can dry off completely in there without having to leave the enclosed area.
There you go. There you go. And nice choice of appliances that you had in there.
Okay, there. I guess you have
Oh,
to
and an automatic bidet, lavatory toilet area. Really
and it has
neat.
its own remote to draw.
Oh, and there's a
it.
light. You have a light inside.
It's a night light, so you don't have to stumble around and find the
Now-
lights. Let's head out to the lanai. We just had the dirty kitchen completed with the countertop.
Oh yeah, the last time I was here, this was like a concrete.
Plywood,
It's just
temporary.
yeah. Oh, really nice color pattern that you have here.
Yeah.
It's very earthy, and that's kind of what you want for an outdoor space. Oh, there's your contractor.
As our builder,
Yeah,
timely.
and very spacious area that you have here. Will be great for entertaining.
The fan. Don't overlook putting a fan into your lanai ceiling because it really helps
Really does.
keep it cool.
Really does. Very nice setup for the lanai on the backside of the house. Let's go ahead and do a little walkabout to close out. We'll also include drone footage. Also, hey, Romeo. How's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, we're admiring your magnificent work that you've done on this house build. This is incredible. Anyway, everybody knows Romeo Nocetta. He is the owner of Caribbean Construction, and he's the one responsible for getting all the stuff done, and in a timely period of right about eight months. And now the 8 months also includes the fence, the swimming pool, the house, the landscaping, the grotto over here. What am I missing, Romeo? Anything else?
The roof.
And all the appliances moving ready in 8 months with the solar on the top, solar hot water heater as well. Isn't that right, Mark?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, solar hot water heater.
And also the kubo.
And getting the kubo in place in the back. Oh, I remember the days of the kubo. Now, a lot of people are going to ask the question, Mark, because they're always asking about size of the lots. Now, this is actually a very large lot. What's the size of your lot?
It's 1105.
1105.
Yeah.
1105. And 1105 is a large lot. And because these are zoned farm lots here. A lot of people ask about the farm lots. And the farm lots come with a little caveat. When they're zoned farm lots, you get large lots, because traditional lots in residential subdivisions around here, they are normally 100, 150, 170 square meters per lot. That's the entire size of the lot. Now this is like 10 times the size of a residential lot, but you can only use 25% of the footprint of your house for your build. Now, if you have a lot that's zoned, because we get asked a lot of times in this subdivision, oh, what does the 25% include? Well, the 25% includes your house your swimming pool, and if you have any auxiliary structure, like if you had a garage that has walls and it's enclosed, a workshop on the outside that's enclosed, that's part of your 25%. But something people get confused with is the 25% for your house in these structures. You could actually have a house that is, say, like 50% of your lot. Say, like if you have a 1,000 square meter lot, 25% footprint of the house is 250 square meters, but you could have a 2-story, so you could actually have 500 square meters of your house. And if you had a basement, if you had another 250, you could actually have a house that's 750 square meters on a 1,000 square meter lot, and you would still fall within, because that's gross space. That is not footprint. Footprint is the downward projection onto your property of your house. Anyway, Mark, let's do a drone overview of the property. That'll give you a better opportunity to see the scope of the size of the property, as well as some of the beautiful landscaping. Now, all your grass and all your plants were only put here less than 2 months ago.
Right.
Less than 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So you're going to see with the rainy season how all of this was able to come together and stay really green and healthy and lush within that 2-month period. So if you're building a house, it's like you're going to have an instant yard, especially if it completes around the rainy season time. You got a lot of rain coming down.
It's good timing.
It's timing. Anyway, we're going to do a drone, and then we'll be right back. Well, I know you've been waiting for this video for such a long time, and I was glad I was able to close this out today. We're trying to dodge the rain. As a matter of fact, it's drizzling out in the yard right now. So hopefully the drone shots don't have a bunch of rain spots on it. Well, Mark, thank you so much for sharing this wonderful journey of yours and Anne's here, and this wonderful, wonderful build, and everything is really beautiful here.
Thank you. Yeah, we're really super happy with it, the way things turned out.
And we're super happy to have you guys as neighbors right down the street from us.
I'm super happy to have you as well.
in our neighborhood.
It's a great community.
Anyway, we're going to close out for today. Hopefully we have another video of a neighbor right behind you over here that we'll be doing very soon. As a matter of fact, I just ran into them this morning. They were driving out in the front, and I think they're going to be done in less than 2 months. It'll be less than 2 months, and they'll be good. Yeah. And that's our Norwegians friends right. on the lot, 2 lots behind us right here. Well, that's about it for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up. Please share. And if you have not subscribed, just click on the little My PI Dream heart in the bottom right hand side of your screen. You'll be subscribed, and if you ring that bell, you'll be notified the next time I upload a new video. So until such time, from right here in the very beautiful Philippines, you have a wonderful and blessed day. If you enjoyed today's episode and you would like to see more just like these, just click on one of the helpful links over to your right and you might be able to pick up on some good information on DIY projects, how to, or if you are interested in moving to the Philippines and building, you'll find answers there as well.